In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain. Get in the rows.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog. Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is not Boog Nice.
Whoa.
And hold on. It's not Fabio either.
Oh,
There's
my
no hair
goodness.
on this head. It's Rick Dom, from the podcast.
Whoa, this one?
This very podcast. Sorry if my hands are blue.
Our very own.
Our very own podcast. How about our own podcast?
Hey,
Ever
how
heard of
about
it?
it? Ever heard of it?
It's here on YouTube every Friday at whatever time we can muster. Whatever comes up, just whatevs,
Yeah, just
whatevs.
just chilling, just thinking about it. And I was thinking maybe just do a podcast, just the two of us.
You know me, just chilling. On the podcast Friday, just two of us. Gruesome, Twosome, doing it up. No Fridays off over here.
Absolutely.
Sorry
not.
to disappoint. We're here. How do you guys like this angle?
We were talking about it backstage. I was telling Rick it looks like the point of view is we're on a plate of food and Rick is preparing to eat us, consume us. We're like
Daddy's back on Discord, kitten.
we're like a paper plate of microwaved hot, not Hot Pockets, pizza rolls.
Oh my God, Totino's?
Of course.
What are we talking? We're talking pepperoni. We're talking combination cheese. What's up?
3 meats.
What are you guys looking like?
3 meats.
Meat treat. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Wow, that's fantastic. I can't believe it. What a night. We've got some special things in store, like all these topics. You guys, all these reveals this week.
Oh my God.
Insane. Oh man, are there reveals this week? All two of them. All two of them. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah, but we got highlights. Do we have October?
Of course we do, Rick.
Woo!
Woo! The time has come, baby. After months of rigorous and extreme judging, baby.
It's gonna come out winning.
Oh my God. What the hell?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
I unplugged my headset. Yeah. All the figureheads, the judges finally came together, baby. We picked the top 3. Let's go. And we'll unveil them tonight on the A.C.B.A. podcast, baby. Let's go.
Top 3. Dude, we're having 3 meat treat Totino's pizza rolls on the night of top 3.
I can't believe it.
Dude, it's almost as if it was planned out this way.
Who'd have thought?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Amazing.
Incredible.
What a night.
Speaking of what a night, how about what a week? What was your week like, Rick?
Oh man, this week what did I do this week?
Wow.
Oh, last weekend I hung out with Vince.
Oh, hell
Vince
yeah.
Figs. You guys know Vince Figs? Great
Shouts
guy.
out.
Great guy.
Shouts out.
What a guy, Filipino treasure. Vince Figs. I hung out with him last weekend. Besides that, there was nothing really much eventful. I haven't seen anything in the store. It's not really anything out right now. Yeah, nothing really to write home about besides that. We went hunting around. We didn't really find anything, but it was good to catch up with a member of this community, close personal friend.
Wow.
You know, yeah, that's all I can think of. Oh my God, a huge thing happened this week. Congratulations to the Enablers, 200 episodes.
I saw.
Amazing. They were all dressed up except for Kyle, but it's okay. I mean, coloring, like, at least because DK was Nightcrawler, and he like did the ambient light blue in his room so that like he looked blue as fuck. But like, I mean, you got to fucking paint yourself silver if you're going to be Colossus, and there's no way that man is going to paint himself silver. He loves metal, but he ain't about to be metal. Yeah, it was a great stream. Congratulations to Kevin and the boys and girls over there, Yoko, for 200. That was awesome. It was a great stream. It was fantastic. You have somebody on this very podcast to thank for their thumbnail. No big deal.
Who is it?
Deal. It's me.
Oh,
because like they all did like a pose, and they were like, "Who's screenshotting it? Who's screenshotting it?" And they're like, "How can we screenshot it if we're posing?" And I took a screenshot and I sent it to him like as soon as they like finished. I was like, "Here you go."
Rick said, "It's my time to shine, baby."
Anything for sweet Kev and the boys over at the Enablers, you know, it's fantastic. Even good old Ryan got into the spirit. His wife posted a picture of him like strutting around like in his Gambit like wig and whatnot, and she was like, "What have you guys done?"
Fantastic.
So shout out to 200 episodes making him come out of his cage and shell. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. What about your week, Poncho? What about yours?
Oh, you know, just the same old song and dance of work being absolutely grueling.
Oh my God. Gruel everything. Gruel sandwiches.
Gruel.
Everything gruel.
Man, I know he's watching. My coworker just loves to complain about stuff, and it's like it's getting to the point where it's like just quit, dude. Like I'd rather just do an entire other person's workload added on to my workload than hear you complain.
Dude, that's fucking rough. This dude must be a fucking baby.
He's my age, but he acts like he's like 19 or something. It's really weird. It's like a whole saga, but like long story.
Is this the newer guy?
The new guy that I was talking about a couple of months ago on my Discord. But he just complains about a lot of stuff. Like he'll like do this thing where he's getting mad, but he'll like bottle it up and keep it to himself, and he'll like mumble to himself, but just loud enough for other people to hear it. And then like he'll just give everybody like a really weird attitude. And like our boss came in, and then he was complaining the other day, yesterday, because he was getting sunburnt outside. And then we were doing like our annual like insurance refreshes at work, and you have to sign up. And then he can't like our receptionist popped in, and she was like, "Oh, just sign up for this." And he was like, "I don't want it." And he fucking split, and he walked out the door. And she was like, "Okay." And then our boss came in later that day, and he was like, "Well, you got to at least go. You have to go to the meeting and just tell him no. But before you do, you know, there's like a stipend. You know, our company provides a stipend, so you can get some of these services for free, like, you know, vision or dental. They end up just being free with the stipend." And he's all like, "I don't want it. You know what I could use? How about some sunscreen? You could get me some sunscreen for out there, because it's I'm like burning up out there." And like my boss is like very like no nonsense. Like he's like, he can be funny sometimes or whatever, but he's very much like a dad, an authoritative like dad. And he was just like, what? Like it almost as if his like as if he was taken back 10 years to when his kids were teenagers. And he's just all like, what is this nonsense? And then I don't know. It was just more of that this week. It sounds like not a lot, but like I could literally be here for 2 hours and retell this whole story, and like by the end of the 2 hours, everybody be like, "Fuck this guy."
Dude, there's nothing I hate more than the passive aggressive coworker.
I hate that shit, dude.
I
Just
dude.
quit. Just quit.
It's especially the worst. Like I used to have a passive aggressive coworker who would like always complain and like bitch and moan about higher ups, which I don't doubt they weren't annoying. You know, I didn't have to deal with them or anything. I was like, dude, I know where you live. You live in an incredible fucking house in a gated community. You don't have to be here. why are you doing this? Like when it's the fucking mom of 5 that's complaining about work and that she's tired, I'm like, damn man, that fucking sucks. But when it's fucking Jimmy Johnson over here,
Jimmy Johnson.
dude, I'm fucking sick of Marcus. Like, what? Get the fuck out! You drive a 7 Series BMW. What are you doing? Like, it was the worst. And he ended up like being fired a year after I left that job for like being horribly addicted to drugs the entire time. He was our boss. So
that tracks.
Yeah, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Crazy.
Speaking of the worst, remember? No, that's a bad segue. I wanted to bring up something, and people in chat can chime in as well.
Please, chat.
There was an anime con, a local anime con in Charleston the other week. And then local toy collector friend of mine, Bo Talker Art, he went there.
What did you just say? What the hell did you just say? His name is Bo Talker Art?
I think, hold on, let me double check. I'm so sorry.
The Talker Art is that's a different individual.
Bo Art Takeover, sorry.
Okay, come on, man. I was like, what are you doing right now?
Bo Art Takeover.
Somebody in the chat let Poncho know what hood we're in.
Sorry, you can't wear those colors around here, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you can't wear those colors around here, brother. Come on. Take those back to Florida. Get out of here. Take them to the swamps. Get out.
Well, adjacent friend of the show, 2 degrees of separation. My friend, he's your friend now.
Yeah.
Bo Art Takeover. He went to the show, and you hate to see it. My friend got with a bootleg. He purchased, he purchased an Aaron Yeager, KO.
Figma?
Yeah, Figma Aaron Yeager. Of course, like they misrepresented it as real, but nobody in it, and like if you've been to a con, you know exactly what kind of booth this is that sells like hella KOs.
Especially the local ones. The local ones that can't do anything about like authentication. They just bring the stuff like, hey, this stuff is all authentic, right? They just go, yeah, like they have to take their word for it.
Yeah, it's nutty, dude. So yeah, he hit me up and he was what do you call it? He was expectedly and justifiably upset. He's pissed. He didn't know what to do. And like, dude, I totally feel for him. Do you remember the first time that you bought or a time first, hopefully last time that you bought a KO without knowing at a con?
Yep. Yeah, it was so funny. It was at a local anime con where this anime con does they do a swap meet where collectors can just sign up and maybe they pay like $100 or something and they could just put shit on the floor and sell it. And they just make whatever they make and live their lives. And I'd bought these like 2 or 3 Nendoroids, and it was the first Nendoroids I'd ever had. Like I knew of their existence. It was right at the beginning of the Dragon Ball line. It was right at the beginning. It was like Gohan had just come out, and like Piccolo was already out, and Goku and shit. So it was like, I want to say like right before the release of Trunks, that first Trunks. And I found these Nendoroids to this anime I was really into at the time. Man, when I tell you, at first I didn't know that they were fake still. I'd like taken them out of the box and they immediately all broke. all of the limbs fell off, and I was like, oh, like the joints are still there. I was already collecting Legends. I had SHF already at the time, and I was like, oh, they just fell off the joint. I just got to plug them back in. It's not a big deal. Like, whew, I thought I broke this thing, and then I put the joints back, and then they just like just kept like just sliding off the peg, and I was like, what the fuck are these things? Like, this thing sucks. Like, I thought these were cool little fucking chibi little figures, but this fucking sucks. And I remember I was so fucking annoyed, and I was like, man, I'm not fucking buying from this company again. And then I got on a, maybe it was him. I don't remember. It might have been Emiya, but I got on a Google Hangout call with, I think, Emiya. I don't know. Maybe he'd remember if he's in the fucking chat. He'll say, that wasn't me, or that was me. I was like, man, these fucking figures suck. And he was like, if it was Emiya, he said, which one? And I go like, oh, it's a Kirino. And he's like, oh, dude, I think that shit is fake, bro. And then he goes into his warehouse that he has in his basement, and he pulls it. He's like, look at the color of your brown on her hair, and look at mine. It's like completely different. If you guys think this sounds like Todd McFarlane, it's because he does sound very similar. And then that's when I was like, oh shit. And he's like, can you show me the box? And then I pulled out the box. He's like, dude, that's not even the right fucking box. And I was like, oh fuck, like they fucking got me. And it was those. And I remember that I was such a petty little bitch that at the time it was like the beginning of people having squares. And I did it through Square.
Yeah.
And I did a chargeback. I was like, man, fuck this person. I'm taking back my 5726. I don't know if that's what it was, but I remember that they were a good deal, but at the time I didn't know that they couldn't be like too good to be true. I was like, man, like $25 each. Like, I'm chilling, like no shipping. Pulling,
chilling.
Bing chilling. And yeah, that's the first time I got. And I don't think I've unknowingly been got since. Like, I've bought KO since, but on purpose, obviously. Not like been duped again, I don't think.
Okay. It's so interesting, and so what a coincidence that you mentioned it was an Android, because the first time I ever got as well was an Android, a Sonic the Hedgehog Nendroid. It was at a very small anime convention in North Carolina. It was in Charlotte, North Carolina, 2014? No, maybe 2012.
Dude, I think that's when mine was, like 2012, 2013. Were we at the same con?
There's no way, man.
Dude, there's no way. We were at the same con. I've never been to North Carolina, but imagine.
Hey,
could you imagine?
But yeah, I remember I was walking this. This is very early, extremely early in my resurgence into figure collecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through the show floor, and I saw a Sonic Nendroid, and I knew a Sonic Nendroid had existed before, and I was like, oh cool, it's here. This was the same day that I bought the Revoltech Vasha Stampede. I was on cloud 9, baby. I was like,
you were killing it.
I was like, whoa, Revo Vash and a Sonic Nendroid? This is crazy. And
third man hand situation.
Exactly. So I bought the Sonic, and in hindsight, I should have known. Like, so general rule of thumb, when you're looking at stuff, you should always look for an authentication sticker. They're usually like holofoil or stuff. Lots of different companies have them, but the biggest takeaway is you look at the print quality of the box.
Yep, if it fucking box.
Exactly.
Every time.
If it looks like crazy dark, or if it's like not sharp, if the image is not sharp and it looks kind of like splotchy or blotty, just like it's printed on a very low quality printer, that's how you know. Like, that's exactly how you know. And like, if you're ever wary if it's something's a KO or not, just go on Google and look at pictures of the box. Yep. And even better, just go on Google and just type in the figure you want and then KO, and then a D-Star video will pop up for sure.
Yeah. And then you just touch the box.
Yes.
And you'll know. Like, the quality of cardboard is like, it's like somebody in a factory left out 1 million boxes in the rain and then was like, fuck, what do we do with these boxes, man? We left them out in the rain. And they're like, sell it to that guy that sells fake Nendoroids. They're like, dude, this is genius. He'll take them for sure. And that's how they all got them.
Always. So I bought it, and I was walking the con floor, and I had it like in my hand, and I was at another booth, and the guy was like, "Where'd you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, I got it like right over there." I was like so happy. I was like, "Check it out, man." Sonic,
like
chili dogs.
Like that deal? You don't got it that cheap, I bet. But it's okay, no big deal. I still like your booth though, brother.
And he's like, "Oh, that's fake. Like, you know that's fake, right?" And I was like, I was so embarrassed. And I was like, yeah, I knew. Of course I knew it was fake. I mean, but you know, I just never see it. And I was feeling a little generous today, so I just figured, why not, man? I got the money to spare. Why not? And
what a fucking save that was.
Terrible. Obvious, like terrible.
Of course I knew that it was fake, you nitwit.
Yeah.
Of course I knew.
It was a joke, and you fell for it.
Look at you. I knew I'd get somebody at this convention not realizing that I knew of its quality. It's okay.
I felt so bad. But you know, honestly, it really wasn't that terrible. It was a cut above standard Nendroid KOs. It didn't fall apart, but it was still bad. Like the eyes, the deco and the eyes were, you know, off the mold and stuff like that.
The paint is chalky as shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But all this being said, it just really sucks. A lot of people in the chat have been saying a lot of stuff too. Major Reaction said, my lady bought a knockoff Mikasa back when AOT stuff was first hot.
Did you just say Major Reaction?
Did I say that? Yes.
What a guy. That's a local legend.
Let's
go.
So
we have like our own little mini frankincense up here called like recently changed that way, where like vendors have like their own thing and they're like in like a little warehouse of sorts. It's called CFA. He sells over there. Great stuff. Juan Lecaros runs it, local legend as well. And yeah, he's a great guy. Matt. He's awesome.
Shout out, baby. Flamingo Sauce said, I remember going into the anime store at my local mall. Huge red flag. If you have an anime store in your mall, they're selling fake shit, brother. I hate to break it to you. Like nine times out of 10, everything in there is fucking fake as hell. He said, bought my first quote unquote import. It was a solder from Sword Art online. I remember specifically asking the lady if it was legit. Boy, was she wrong.
Oh man. Oh my dude. God. You know what's so funny? Is God, I don't even know where it would be, but it's on my phone somewhere. There's a store in my mall that sells anime figures. There's actually here in California, there's a lot of stores in the mall that sell anime figures. Mm-hmm. Almost all of them are real, except this one that I'm talking about isn't. This one sells fake shit, and they know it, and then they don't care. And their store is called the As Seen on TV store.
I got one of those too.
Dude, they sell hell anime figures in there. And you know how much these people don't give a fuck? This is gonna be the craziest thing you've ever heard. I walked into the store one day with Emiya when he was living here for like a month or so. And this fucking guy sits in the middle of the store at the register while you walk around and shop and look at stuff with a mic recording himself singing Chinese covers. Dude, and I'm talking about he's fucking belting out his heart. He's like, whoa! Like fucking while you're shopping, and it's just like, oh my God, like I just want to see this fake JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figure. This is crazy. And he'll be like belting it out. Like he won't acknowledge your existence. He'll just be there like, like getting ready to upload it on Weibo. Like, it's crazy. It's amazing. If anybody's ever in the Bay Area and they're visiting, let me know and I'll give you the address to this place. We'll go fucking see homeboy belting out the classics at the local bootleg store.
Oh man.
Wait, I forgot Emiya's reaction. Oh, dude, that's a classic one from a drama.
Yo, leave it up to Emiya.
I was like, that's what dude, I took him in there and I thought like he's gonna be like, oh man, this is crazy. I thought, I expect like some sort of reaction from him, but he just leaves there. He's like, dude, that's from a really big drama from back in the day. It's a classic. I'm like, that's what the fuck you have to say about this? Not like, damn, bro, that was crazy. Or like, I can't believe this shit. He was just like, oh, dude, that one, that's from this big drama from like 20 years ago. It's fucking classic. That's what you have to say about this. And the mic is gold, by the way.
Of course.
And it's fucking huge. It's amazing. It's the best.
TG Vaughn says my first knockoff was the SHF Thanos. Had no idea it was a bootleg until I took a shot and it looked at the derpy eyes in the close up. Learned my lesson since then. Oh no. Unbelievable. So all that being said, the homie Bo did, he was fueled. A fire was lit. He did his due diligence, baby. He said, not today. He did something. He started filming these fellas.
No.
And basically was like calling them out like in real time. Hold on. This is his video right here. If you search Bo Art Takeover on YouTube, you can find his channel. He has a lot of great content, reviews and stuff, but this is his latest video where he exposes these guys. I won't go through the entire thing, but look at this booth, man. You can just tell. Look, like the Dragon Ball Super cards next to the Grogu's.
You see this?
Hold on.
Oh my
there we
God.
go. The fake Dragon Ball Super cards right next to the Grogu's.
Look at those cards, bro. Oh my! And you know the craziest thing about those Grogu's? I think those Grogu's are originally like 2 inches big.
Yeah, they're
and
small.
Those things are like 6 inches tall.
Unreal. So.
Oh my God.
So there you go. There's this dude. So this is for all like the specific details, go check out his video. But he did some digging. He did his due diligence and research and stuff, and he found out the name of this company and everything. It's crazy because like it's almost like the con like goes out of their way not to list like which booth is in which area, because like we could not find any of that stuff or anything like that. But if you've been watching the podcast for a long time, I've actually talked about these dudes before, because I have talked about this booth and everything like that before. And not only that, when I, when I went to Myrtle Beach, their home store is in Myrtle Beach. And last year I went to their actual store, like Smoky Mountain Blades, or like it's called Anime Myrtle Beach or some shit like that or whatever. But, these
Smoky Mountain Blades.
They, they're standard like KO sellers. They just sell like hella swords and shit and like fake Jordans, just with like anime shit all over them and stuff. Like it's just crazy. But
oh my God, the wall of anime Jordans, for the love of God.
Oh my God, dude, it's unreal.
This is crazy. I thought nothing was gonna top As Seen on TV, but this is something else.
It's these guys are at every single like Southern con. Like they just run the circuit like all like
he's got the Demon Slayer one. What even the fuck? The Tanjiros and the Nezuko? What the fuck is this? Dude, this is nutty.
It's wild, huh? It's crazy. This is just standard shit. Like here, this is like, I'm always so excited to fly out there and go to SDCC with all you guys, because this is what I'm dealing with here at home. Like when they say we have SDCC at home, this is what they mean. It stinks, dude. This is the worst.
Dude, that is fucking awful.
But big shout out to Bo for doing this video. Go check it out and be wary when dealing with KOs, baby.
Dude, we got your boy in the comments right now. We have Bo Art Takeover there right now.
Yeah, he's been chilling. Been chilling in the comments.
Oh shit. Brian says he's gonna keep his eye out for these guys because you and Brian are not that far from each other.
Yeah.
Anime convention here in August.
I promise you they're gonna be there. I promise you.
Oh, they'll be there. They'll be there. He's so close to you. Pfft, come on.
There's no way they aren't going to be there.
That's hilarious. That's amazing.
All right. Okay.
Unreal.
Hey, you know what's unreal? How about these highlights this week, baby? How about that?
Whoa.
Wow. How
Dude,
about some highlights?
Did you check if the ones that I had overlap with yours at all?
Let me take a look. Let me check a look.
I don't know if they do. I
Man,
don't know
you
if they
sent all
do.
these links in one message. Why'd you do that?
Because I'm a piece of shit. And I didn't know that it would make a difference. But
It's
now
all
I
right.
do.
We'll figure it out. Okay, hold on. I need to.
Oh, if anybody's gonna figure it out, it's gonna be us.
Hey, of course.
Say that. Who else?
Okay. Who else?
Not anybody else that I know of.
Not us, huh? All right, let me go ahead. So Fabio wasn't here. Fabio usually does a screen sharing, so I'm having to screen share all this stuff. So bear with us. Of course, it's an ever-evolving wheel here on the podcast. As usual, you guys know the drill by now. Whoops, not that.
Oh yeah. Oh, got to do the Jordans. Okay, well, I guess not.
There we go. Gotta do the Jordans.
Well, you know what? While you're doing that, perfect. You know, don't even stress about it. You know that stress that you have?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it down because
Okay.
I'm gonna be reading super chats while you're doing that.
Okay.
We got plenty of them
Okay,
to read
okay.
off while you're getting things together. We have a very generous super chat from one Sharper Than Harper, Brad
There it is,
Harper,
baby.
who says, "Prepared for trouble
Mm-hmm.
and make it double."
That's us.
Demon face, because you know why? Check your clock. What's it say?
It's
What's that?
9:45.
It's demon time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
demon time. Okay? You know it is. And we have another super chat from TG Vaughn. Ever heard of him?
I've heard
Friend
of
of
him.
the podcast.
Yeah.
Viewer of this podcast.
Friend of the show,
Says
baby.
the judgment has happened. I'm sure
Mhm.
he's talking about October.
Okay.
So go for that. It's going to be great. Major reaction. Guy was talking about who sells over at CFA. I think up in the North Bay. I haven't been there in a long time. I haven't been to this new location, but I do need to go. I know they're doing something for Free Comic Book Day if you guys are in the area. He says, doing it live. Rick, you should come out. That's so funny. He's actually talking about what I was saying. That you should come out to Free Comic Book Day because they're doing that. They're doing like a thing up there for it.
Very nice.
Maybe I will. I know Vin will be there. Vince Figs, ever heard of him? Friend of the
Heard
podcast.
of him?
Thank you, Matt. Major reaction. We have Bo Biggs. Ever heard of him? Great guy, fantastic man.
Royalty.
As far as I can tell, is an amazing human being with a very generous super chat. No words, and they don't need it because we know what's in this man's heart, man. What a fantastic guy. And
The best.
I think that's it.
Hell yeah. No, that's not it. That's not it for us, Rick. We got some highlights, baby. Not only we have highlights, these are highlights chosen by yours truly. No, not yours truly. That would be me.
Truly.
You truly.
and you picked some too, though. You picked.
I
Some
did. I put some work in, but it's not all about me. How about this, huh? Let's go, Rick.
Wow.
This was you. Tell us about.
Hey,
tell us about it, baby.
You know what I love about this picture?
Tell us.
Try to guess. Don't worry. No, you know what? Don't guess.
Okay.
You're on this podcast for me to tell you what I like about this picture. I love the lighting. I love the staging of this, but most importantly, I love that everyone is looking where they're supposed to look.
Let's go.
Do you know how annoying it is to see like these big group like interaction pictures where like, team A is talking to team B or subject A is talking to subject B and they're not staring at each other? It is so like micro infuriating where like like the picture's still really good, but like you just notice that one guy who's like staring out into like a completely different way. I just love that he took the time, made sure everybody was looking in the right way. If you fucking drew lines on the picture, everyone is looking exactly where they're supposed to, and I just appreciate those little things. A Dawson foot for in my hand. I love the lighting. I love the staging of it, and I just love that just the little things mattered in this picture. It was really, really good. Loved it. I love this TV. Sometimes I'll just sit here and stare at this picture for hours.
Whoa,
you know what?
Go.
Close the window. Boom. You got room for guests.
Wow.
Ooh, and look at this one.
Incredible.
Did somebody say fire?
Baby back ribs? Oh.
Baby back ribs? This was from 2 years ago, and I didn't realize it until just now. Woo! Yeah. It was so funny because I tried my best to look at the dates, and I was like, okay, none of these are old pictures that I'm featuring here. But this is from 2 years ago, but it still looks really good.
It's
I
still
like it,
good.
man.
Still good.
That's fantastic. It is fantastic, and he's got a lot of B side. He's got C side, the camera side, fucking B side. He's got everything in the comments, so it's always nice to see that too. He's got the raws down there. He's got the behind the lens shots. It's great. It's great.
Wow. Incredible.
Love to see it. What a guy. What a guy this guy, huh? Even guess what? 2 years ago, you're finally getting noticed, brother. We love it. We love it. And look at this.
Hell yeah.
You ever heard of this series, Poncho? A little indie darling by the name of DBZ.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
You know what I really wanted to highlight about this picture is the depth that he's able to capture here. See, a lot of people do like really like up close and personal shots with figures, and I can't stand when that picture is just too focused, and because it's like so focused and like the focus wasn't like adjusted right. Everything is focused, and it just kind of loses the depth, And this one did not do that. Shout out to Akira Joe, friend of the podcast,
great
friend of the podcast, great guy, who did exactly what I love to see from pictures. Really,
hell yeah,
really worked it. Didn't do too much with it. You see Frieza there writhing in pain.
There he is.
It's good. It's good. What do you think of this one, Pancho?
I love it. There's a dynamic little Dusty right here. Big shout out to Akira Joe.
Whoa!
He always slips him in. He always slips him in.
You know what I love? You know what I love about that? You know what I really love about that? I love
Sing to us, Rick.
He lives in a place known for their fakery of dynamic Dusties. And he said, "No, sirree, Bob. I want the real deal.
That's it.
Straight from P. Cheesy's house." And he's got it. And he's showcasing them all the time. What a guy.
You love to see
you believe this guy? You believe this guy?
I can. That's how much I respect him.
What do you think of this picture, Pancho? What do you think? What's your thoughts on this one?
I love it. I love the colors. I love, just like you said, the depth. The layering is incredible. He has such a way of reusing the same cutouts over and over again and still making them look different all the time.
So fresh and so clean.
Absolutely. Speaking of fresh and clean, how about this, baby? How about this, baby?
You know what? This one really surprised me because I picked it, and then I was like, "Wow, he did a good shot. Like, he did a great shot with this obvious screen work." I thought, boy, was I wrong. When you get into those comments, baby, you see that sweet, sweet seaside, and you see that boulder was fucking there. And
boom.
Yeah, he did.
Boom,
he did
baby.
Such a great job. Long exposure to
Let's go.
add some movement to the boulder.
Gotta do it.
What a guy, this Pato Pudim. What a guy. What a guy. This looks so good. I love it. What do you think, Pancho?
I love this TV. That's great.
I love this TV.
One of my favorite things to do and to see is when people use long exposure to create tangible blurs. It's the best.
Exactly.
It's not tangible blurs. You can't touch a blur, but in-camera blurs, practical blurs, baby. No post-processing needed.
Very practical blur.
You love to see it. Speaking of things you love to see, dang, we really did pick a lot of the same shit, Rick.
We did?
Yeah, we really did.
Oh, baby. This is the Mike Judge special. This is the fucking Office Space. Man, what a fun picture.
This is great.
So good. I mean, look at the colors, look at the staging of it, it's so good. And then we see a lot of the B-side. We saw B-side, a C-side. That C-side was really interesting. He had a lot of fun things. They had a package right there to the left.
That's it.
It's good. It's so good. You know, it's referencing a Mike Judge work. I love it. What'd you think of this one, Pancho?
I thought it was great. I love the staging, like and the set dressing. Everything about this is
Yeah,
fantastic. It's so
so
good.
good.
It's
I
incredible.
love it.
Just
What a guy.
yeah, just the best. Just the best, baby. And then
How about the best?
hey, how about it? Let's see. And then we got this little guy right here.
Whoa. You know what? This guy didn't do it the practical way, and it's okay
It's all right.
because it turned out great. And that's all that matters, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of editing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as it's done tastefully. It's fantastic. I love it.
Very, very nice.
Love the color. Love the setup. It's really, really good.
Yeah, it's framed really well too.
I love the framing of it. And you know, it's funny. I thought maybe he did a string or something. Maybe he did like a wire stand. But then I saw he'd had like a much more like bulkier, bigger black stand, and that he just edited it out, and still a fantastic picture. It's great. I love it. I love this TV. Did I miss any that you have, or was it all for naught?
I have some that did not overlap with yours. Let me go ahead and
dude, that's
pull
great.
them up. Let's how about we pull them up?
You know what's going to be great about these pictures?
You
know what's going to be great about these pictures is you're going to get my raw live assessment of them right now, right here. The only place you could get it on the A.C.B.A podcast.
We'll do it live. How about that, huh?
Do it live.
We'll do it live. You write it, I'll read it. Fucking thing sucks.
This thing sucks.
Fucking thing stinks. All right, how about this, baby? Ever heard of it?
Oh my god.
This thing was crazy, man. This was
Dude,
unbelievable.
This picture.
This is blowing my mind, Frank.
God. Let me tell you something, Frank. This one's special. I'm looking at it through my screen right now. Oh my god. Daddy, this could be a tracing.
This could be oh, those are balls.
How do you do this one? He's got a V side or what?
Yeah, he's got a V side right here.
Wow. Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowie. Corrugated paper for the whatever back there. Very nice. I love the web work. It's very, very, very nice.
Yeah, this must have been annoying as balls to set up. Like, this must have just been a pain. It's a labor of love, though. It's a labor of love, brother.
Of course, baby.
Wow.
I really love this. I love everything about this. It's the best. It's so good.
Wow.
How about that?
Yeah,
all right.
It's fantastic. I love it.
I love this TV.
I love it.
Next up, we got
Love this TV.
this little bad boy right here, baby. This one's good. I like this one.
Oh my god.
I really enjoyed this one.
This could be another tracing.
Yeah,
You know what's funny is that I almost included this one. This could be tracings. I almost included this one, but I was like, you know what? I did it a bit earlier before we came on, and I just thought like, oh well, if any of the guys have some, like, I'll just stop here.
Mhm.
And it worked out. You did it. What great taste you and I both have, huh?
Oh yeah, you love to see it.
Amazing.
Incredible framing.
Another post with a V side. Yes.
How about it? Facebook is crazy right now. I don't know. It's not letting me look at it. Well, just take our word for it.
Take our word for it. It's there.
It's
Go
there.
to the post. Check it out. I love this shot, man. It's fantastic.
It's I love the framing. Again, I don't even care. Like, I don't even care that there's negative space here. it's still very busy, like the windows and stuff over there. It still fills a negative space, even though it is technically negative space. It's still good.
It's fantastic, man.
You love to see it.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
love to see it.
These are those Mezco turtles, right?
Yep, the very same.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
This is an expensive picture.
Yeah, well, at
Where's
least
the price?
$400.
Dude, and he's got the Russian thugs.
He's got him, baby.
You know? The
Thugging
tracksuit
it up.
mafia. Come on, man.
I love
Amazing.
the hard white light, like tucked away in the back, to where you get like this nice sheen on Michelangelo's like chest plates right here, and then you get like the nice rim lighting on Raphael's like bicep and stuff. It's just wonderful. This is just wonderful.
Nothing like a good bicep rimming. Am I right?
If you say so, Rick.
Come on, man. I'm talking about the photograph. Come on.
Okay. Come on.
You know what? He's asked this question a couple times before we move on to the next topic. Mirage TMNT
OG, baby.
OG says, what happened to the A.C.B.A. World Tournaments, though? They still every year? No, they are not still every year. We are working on bringing them back. That is in progress. We will hopefully have some sort of update on that sometime this year. I don't really know when. We had in the beginning of the process, we had a very optimistic timeline, but at this point it's kind of it's a lot to do. It's a lot to plan. It's a lot to talk about and go back and forth. It's Boog is not a person that doesn't take his admin's advice. Thankfully, he listens to everyone and takes feedback, and it's being worked on. So hopefully it will be back soon, and I'm glad to hear people are excited about it. It's one thing that we even talk about as admins and mods or whatever position we may have. We talk about it all the time. Do people still want to do video? Are they comfortable with it? And maybe TikTok brought some videography out of people, some desire to do that back. Thankfully, I hope more people are just as enthusiastic as you. So let's we'll see when it'll happen, but hopefully this year. What are you're really behind the scenes, Pancho? What are they saying? What's the street saying?
Well, let me tell all,
Rick. What's behind the curtains saying, Pancho?
Let me peel back the curtains, as you were saying. To quote Boog,
Please.
No. But yeah, basically to echo everything you said, it's like Planet, let's be real. It's a tournament about taking pictures of children's toys. But to be fair, there's a lot of planning that goes into organizing it, getting the sponsors all lined up for great prizes and everything. Planning it, doing it sounds a little more grandiose than it actually is, but really running scenarios and I don't want to say focus groups, but really trying to figure out the best possible way to run it in terms of entry fees and rules and what we should do. And like you said before, the last time we did this was almost 10 years ago, so the landscape has changed a lot in these last 8 years. So we're definitely exploring every single corner and every single nook and cranny of what the next world tournament could be like, just to make it the best thing possible. And of course, the whole thing, this whole enterprise is run on people donating their free time. So it just takes a little bit to get everybody on the same page sometimes. So that's basically it. Like you said, I'm extremely excited for it to come back. I love the world tournament. I live and breathe in video editing. So this is my time to shine, baby. My time is here. My time is now.
Did you ever participate in one before?
Absolutely, Rick. Every single one I've participated.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember. I could not remember for the life of me.
It's all right.
I'm an old man now.
I'm an old man. I'm confused.
Hold on. Let me do that. Let me do that quote some justice. I'm an old man. I'm confused. A battery.
We had to stop stocking batteries. All right. Last highlight of the night. This one is from Toy Mirth Anthony Eck. Crazy name. Crazy
that is
photo.
A name, baby. This elaborate picture better match with this elaborate name better match with an elaborate picture.
There it is. How about that, huh?
Oh my god!
I love this. I love this because it's such a natural angle. I don't know if he's using a snoot. I don't think he's using a snoot. He might just be like really, really like zoomed in on a telephoto lens or something. Here's he says he's using a 50 millimeter on this. I don't know if he's saying that he uses a snoot with this. I'm not sure. I'll check it out. But this is
such a good setup, man.
This is wonderful. Very natural.
Fantastic.
It makes them not look like toys with this angle. It's very, very, very great. The best, Jerry. The best.
I love perfect toys to go with it. You know, we got those hanging monkeys. You know, we got the ominous phone.
Ominous
from
phone.
Toy Story. It's ominous in Toy Story 3. Get out of the day, kid. You know? Shout out to Kevin in the chat. Uncle Leo?
Uncle Leo?
I'm confused. Yeah, you missed it, Kevin. I shouted you out big time in your 200 episodes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no big deal. You know, it's kind of like a big deal. I shouted you out. You know, you can make it a big deal if you want. I don't know. Great stream, by the way. Congrats on 200. I don't know.
Big congrats, Kev.
Big congrats, Kev.
Just like
great
big
costumes.
Just like big congrats to Toy Mirth Anthony Eck.
For the podcast feature bump?
Of course. I think I hit it already. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw. I don't think I ever saw this picture. This is amazing. It's fantastic.
I'm here to pick up the pieces, Rick. 100%.
Dude, you're picking up what I'm dropping, and I love it.
I'm in love with it.
Wow. Before we move on to the next topic, we do have a very generous super chat from Shelf Presence. Ever heard of him?
I've heard of him. I've heard of him.
He's a great member of this community. He's always in all the streams. What a great guy. Says, I'm way late, but Rick and Poncho, you two rock.
Wow. Thank you.
You know what? You're making Fabio happy right now. He's missing the episode, but the fact that he knows that we're rocking it out, like it's him and Kyle on a stream. I'm sure he's happy wherever he may be in parts unknown. I think he's somewhere on set. Who knows where?
Could be coming to a movie theater near you. You never know.
Dude, you might be seeing Poncho again on a big screen. Who knows? I don't know. He won't tell us. NDAs.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you so
welcome,
much,
Kevin. You're welcome. I told everybody to go watch it.
I told everyone.
Hopefully they do go watch it.
I told everybody.
I told you see, look around this room, Kevin. I told everyone.
Check out this brick wall.
Go watch it. I said, check out this wall. I told everyone about that bald head. Everyone I could tell. Every single person. DK was blue for 4 hours. Come on. Fantastic. Come on. In
all right.
$16,000 Xavier suit. Come on.
Oh, one last straggler. It was hiding in the corners of my tabs, Rick.
Oh my god.
How about this, huh? How about this little guy right here?
Made us miss one.
How about this? I love it. Very good. Very simple.
This is a giant W. Yeah, this is a great picture.
I love this, man. I want to know what these little guys are. I don't know.
I know. It's so funny because like I saw this picture earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, where the fuck are these little guys from? Did he print these things? What are these guys?
I don't know. I'm sure they're available at a store near us, possibly. But they're great, man.
Ideally,
they're great. You got the Tommy Tech buildings back there. You got some other shit. I love the posing on this giant man too. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not gloss over the subject of the photo, Ricolas. The posing is fantastic. A very, very Toku-esque pose, I would say.
Super Toku-esque, and he's got the little tanks too. You can't disregard the tanks, brother.
Of course not. How could I? This was really great. I loved it. Shout out to Mr. Top Secret on Instagram. Oh,
Dude, these are some names you're hitting us with
I know.
today. I'm liking it.
Cat's out of the bag, baby. Cat's out of the
Dude.
bag. How about that, huh? All right. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes, Rick. How about that, huh?
My God.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Please.
Let's talk October 2023 winners. First, how about second?
Oh my
Check
God.
it out. Even room for third. I cannot wait. It has been a long time coming for sure. All right, okay. It's been a long time coming for sure. Same thing applies to what we were saying about the world tournament. You know, everybody donates their free time across the board. So a big, huge shout out to all the judges that took time out of their busy schedules to, you know, give us, you know, an hour here or there, you know, a couple of minutes here or there to judge these photos. And we went through a lot of rounds, preliminary rounds, and then we got it down to the final 15, I think.
Yeah.
And we've been delegating over these for maybe about a month or two, I want to say. So
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's some real butt rock, you know?
Oh, of course. Oh, dude, we were at my in-laws last Christmas, maybe? Yes, Christmas, because my sister was there too. Rebecca's dad is like maybe 50 at this point, I think. And then he was listening to dad rock, or he's listening to butt rock. And then my sister Brandy is all like, "Oh, you listen to some dad rock?" And he goes, No. This isn't dad rock. This is called real rock and roll. These are the classics. This is real music. And I go, yeah, that's not dad rock at all. It's called butt rock. I've never seen him look more annoyed my entire life. And I showed up to a family breakfast wearing trips when Becca and I first started dating, and I've never seen him more annoyed. I've never seen him more annoyed. He goes, "What?" And I go, "Yeah, it's called butt rock." And he goes, "No, this is rock and roll." And Brandy's like, "What's butt rock?" And I go, "It's dad rock, but it's just called butt rock." And he's like, "We will not be calling it butt rock in here." In this house.
Dude, you know, people always ask me, like, how'd you get so close to Poncho? It's just, you know, me and Poncho are very different people, but a lot of the times, you know, we're very, very similar. Because this past Christmas, my best friend and his wife were at my house, and my fucking fiance's turning over. Like, I can't believe you're about to tell the story. My best friend and his wife were at my house because they come over every December, and they like hang out at my house and whatnot. And she was listening to some type of music. And to me, it sounded like butt rock.
Okay.
So I go like, just naturally, like I'm not trying to make it a joke or be funny, even though I do try to do those type of things all the time. I just unjokingly go like, "Oh wow, this sounds like butt rock." And she's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And I'm like, "This sounds like butt rock." She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or something along those lines. And I'm like, "Oh, like it's the genre, like kind of like dad rockish, like, you know, but it's butt rock." And she was like, "Can you stop saying that? And why are you saying that?" And I like tell her the story of butt rock, and she's like, "Oh, okay. No, don't call it that. I don't like that." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I proceeded the whole fucking weekend to call it butt rock.
Hell yeah, dude.
Stop calling it butt rock. I'm like, that's what it fucking is, man. And just pissing her off the entire time. It was great.
You love to see it. You love to see
Yeah,
it.
anytime we'd be like in a restaurant, or we'd be in a store and a song would be playing, I was like, "Oh my god, they're playing some classic butt rock." You go like, "Dude, can you shut the fuck up with the butt rock?" I go, "That's what it is.
What's
like,
called?
I'm an old man.
I'm confused.
I'm confused." You know, it was great.
All right, speaking of butt rock, let's talk about October winners, baby.
Let's talk October. Hey, Machu, what's up? See, Machu's in the chat. What a guy.
Oh, let's
Machu.
go.
You ever heard of him?
I've heard of Machu.
He's
The
on
man,
a show
the myth.
every Wednesday called
Uh-huh.
Between Two Sentinels with another
Okay.
fellow by the name of Jay Shot.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
All
Check it
right. All right. I think we did like a show a couple of months ago where we went through every single one. So you've seen these photos before, but not in this light, baby. Bathed in the golden rays of October royalty, we have third place. Third runner, is it third runner up or second runner up? I'm dumb.
Second runner up. Second runner up.
Second runner up. Third place goes to none other than the man, the myth, not this one. Not this one, not this one.
Not this one.
I don't know, man. I'm confused. It's this, baby. It's this.
Wow.
Johnny Quick, baby. Ever heard of him?
Wow. This guy, that Thunder guy? Of the plastic variety?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
this picture blew up on the board to the point where it couldn't be ignored. The people have spoken. This was good. And we highlighted it, I want to say either the week of or around the same time, or I just know that we've talked about this a lot. We've talked about this photo a lot. The thing that I always come back to with this picture is just the posing on Psylocke right here. It completely sells that she is knocked out, a limp, lifeless body.
Yeah, which you know, like a lot of people get wrong most times, man. Looks really stiff. They look like, you know, they're knocked out and they're like that. And even Gambit too is selling it perfectly. That fucking leg stretched out.
Oh yeah.
So good. So good.
Absolutely. And you know what? Like, just there's a lot of like really great elements right here. I love that the Sentinel's eyes and like his like main like core thing right here. Huge X-Men fan right here. You can tell.
Dude, let me tell you something. This guy Poncho, nobody loves X-Men like this guy. Dude.
Not a single soul.
Dude. This guy fucking loves that X-Men, dude.
That's true. Me and X-Men, we fuck. So I love that.
Dude, I'm proud of you for announcing that to people.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot of bravery. I love how
you're so brave.
I love how it's he accents the rest of the photo with green lighting, because you know, and if you were in this situation, if this were real, these lights would be so bright and so blinding that they would catch like parts of the police car. They would catch parts of this the safety cone, some of this Bratz car doll.
The Bratz car, yeah.
Bratz car, #1 figure of 2022, baby, still pulling its weight. You love to see it. But yeah, it's just really, really great stuff. You can like nice subtle fog in the foreground here. This he really killed it with this, man. Johnny Quick, Plastic Thunder on Instagram, baby. You love
real name, Jonathan Quickness.
Exactly.
Sorry. Didn't mean to put your government on blast, brother.
It's all right. I'm speaking for him.
I'm speaking for him.
All right, next up, the runner-up for October 2023, a photo that we talked about in length. We could not stop talking about this picture, and it's none other than this banger right here. Absolutely unreal. This blowing was one of the craziest photos. Mind. Yeah, blow my mind, yeah. Frank.
Blowing my mind, Frank. I mean, it's not just that this is impressive, but that the lighting is so perfect. Yeah. Nothing is lost. Nothing is left to like, oh, what was that item? What's that thing in the corner right there? This must have taken so much fucking work, and it must have been so fucking annoying to do. But man, is this great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's so good. Like, You know, there might be people out there that take a look at the rest of the October catalog and might seem a little confused as to how this takes second place. But like, you know, aside from like all these crazy setups, like all this dynamic like posing that we see on the board all the time and on the Instagram, like there's just something about the feel of this photo that just like instills like real joy. It's like it's like just the whole vibe of the photo is like practically unmatched. It was so good. Like something about this just like draws you to it. Unbelievable. Cooper Steve is asking who took this shot. Ori, baby, defending
Ori Omega,
putting it on the table. Winner of the year before's October. He did his damn thing, dude. He's
the man to look out for.
Absolutely. He managed to get a couple shots out. I want to say between 5 and 10 shots out, but he made every single one of them count. And I think a lot of them were on like earlier rounds of judging as well. Super, super great. I love it. I love it. There
Amazing.
we go. Ori in the chat right now, baby. Can't be stopped. Let's go.
There he is. There he is.
There he is. And hopefully, the number one winner of October 2023 is still in the chat.
I saw him earlier. I was like, oh man, I want to tell him, don't leave, but then it would have given it away.
Hell yeah. Dude. Lago Figs, this gives me Lisa Frank vibes. Incredible.
Lago, you're reading my mind,
That's
Frank.
it. You're picking up what we're putting down.
Right. Yeah, you're picking up what we're putting down, brother.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. So, Plastic Thunder, third place. Ori Omega, second place. First place, who could it be? We've heard whispers.
Oh, man.
Among the group chats. Who could it be, Rick?
Who?
Who?
Hello? Who? Hello?
None other than the man, the myth, Alan Parma, baby.
Wow.
Say it if you know it. Ever heard of him?
Ever heard of
Unreal.
Real moves right here.
Dude, let's go. Alan Parma in the chat. What?
There he is. Man, I you know what's so funny is that I almost said it while he was there. I was like, Alan, don't go anywhere. I swear to God, just instinctively. But I was like, oh shit, like I was about to tell him he fucking won if I'd said anything.
Dude, I love this TV, man. This was such a great shot. I don't know, the kinetic energy absolutely oozing out of every pixel in this photo is unreal. Absolutely unreal.
It is oozing. Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of it? Ever heard of that action? It's so good. Every corner of this photo is filled with more shit to see. Like there's soldiers flying everywhere. In the bottom left corner, there's like, you know, some shit on fire. There's an explosion over here. There's like some rocks and like a missile trail over here. Like it's unreal. Incredible utilization of just potential negative space in this photo. And it's like he just killed it, man. This is so good.
Amazing.
Unreal.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. Some good fucking fit.
Damn. You know, wow. What a guy, this Alan Parma.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fellow countryman. A Kabayan, baby.
Wow. Kuya Allen?
Kuya Allen? Maybe.
Dude, amazing. Amazing. I love it.
You love to see it. Not only do you love it, you love to see it. Alan Parma on Facebook, on Instagram. Check him out. Late_toy_show. Same goes for second place, Ori Omega on Instagram, and third place, Plastic Thunder on Instagram. Absolutely unreal. Alan Parma with a crazy comment. Thanks, guys. What an honor. What a surprise. Do I have a boner right now? I won't tell.
Wow, that doesn't come up for me. What the heck? Oh man, that's a great comment. Dude, that sucks. I can't see this.
Oh my god. Well, I'm showing it off. How about that, huh? I'm showing it off for the world to see.
Wow.
Big shouts
Congrats to all the winners, man.
Big shouts
What a incredible year.
Yes.
This was really, really tough to do. Even those top 15, it was really, really tough. I'd had to take a day of just looking at them and okay, I think I know my 3, and then going back and oh no, never mind. Let me go back and look at my 3, and then yeah. Even when I was typing it out to Poncho, when Poncho was like, "Did you guys finally fucking pick?" I was like, I'd changed it in the middle of typing, and I was like, "Yeah, man, boom, boom, boom," and I was like, "Oh no, never mind."
You know, it's interesting. The way that we do the judging for this little, once again, a peel back behind the curtains is I'll grab all the pictures. I won't attach any names. Just the photo. I'll throw them all in an album.
Yeah.
And when we get down to the final round, I'm just pick 3. And then I take all of that, and it's so crazy how many of our top 3s just overlapped with each other. And down to the position of each of them as well. It was crazy. So once again, huge shout out to our top 3. Major shout out to everybody who participated. That's not all. There's still the matter of the random spin, which will be unveiled next week, really stretching this ride out.
Wow. You're leaving them on the edge of their seat.
There's no better seat in the house, Rick. Absolutely not. So keep your eyes peeled. I said it a couple of weeks ago, maybe months ago at this point, but I want to do something super special for October this year. Seeing that it's this past October, the winners that we just announced was the 5-year anniversary of October. I want to produce trophies. At work, I hand make trophies every once in a while for one of our clients, so I'm familiar with the process. And I have designs down for trophies of this, Plastic Thunder, Ori Omega, and Alan Parma. You guys are gonna be getting trophies eventually. Want to set expectations.
Eventually,
I want to set expectations because I need to, in order to produce them, they have to piggyback off of the next time we do trophies. And but I'm super excited. I want to get the prototype out and show it off on stream. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be cool to have a trophy. If I'm trying to remember who got trophies for World Tournament. Michael Wisman got a trophy. CJism got a trophy, I think. Day Johnson got a trophy, I think.
Day Johnson? Damn, they sent that all the way to freaking Britain, huh?
That's true. You gotta do it.
Alan Palmer says, I hope I still have hair when I get the trophy.
Hey, me too. But hell yeah, big congrats. Takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to do October, and my hat's off to you 100%.
I'm not wearing a hat right now, but
imagine a hat on my head.
Posable Productions.
Ever heard of
him? Great guy. Says it's an Alan Parma John. Which sounds like Alan Parmesan.
Sounds like Gene Parmesan.
Amazing. Amazing.
Wow.
Wow. What a night.
That crazy night. It's wild. Wow. It's wild when it's only 2 of us, I will say.
I know. Things move so completely differently when it's just 2 of us.
It doesn't quite fall into fast food degeneracy like when it's just me, you, and Fabio. That's a special chemistry.
Yeah, this time it went into bootleg degeneracy.
That's true.
Which was informative at the end of the day.
At least.
So worth it. Worth it. We're putting people on. Brian's about to go to that con. He might have got.
Oh my goodness. Could
We
you
just
imagine?
saved Brian's life.
We could, yeah. Actually, his life.
We just saved his life, pal. Who knows what type of letter in those bootlegs?
Dude, like every year I go and they're there. And like every year I ask him about the same Brock statue, the one where he is like cooking over the fire and it comes with like a Geodude and a Vulpix, I think.
Mm.
And every year they say, oh, it's $80. Oh, for real? Yeah. It's an import from Japan. They don't even make this stuff anymore. Oh, okay. All right.
That is something else. That's always the funniest thing whenever somebody hits you with like, this is imported from Japan. You think I don't know where this comes from? You think I thought this came from Nebraska? You think I thought this Black Butler statue figure came from Idaho? Is that what you thought? Like, come on, man. What's going on here?
Yeah, shout out to Born Tatum in the chat. Yeah, I went to Columbia Con last year and they were there. Born, I did not know you were a low country local, baby. I had no idea.
Local legend? Born Tatum? Amazing.
You love to see. Yeah, those guys are everywhere, dude. They're everywhere. And I feel, I just feel so bad. Like, what do you say to people? Like when they're looking at the booths, when you look, it's like Joe Schmo and like just some guy that like brought his kids to a Comic-Con, like just to like look at cosplayers and sort through old toys. Like, what do you say to people when they're like buying like some fake shit? I just don't know. Hey, that's fake. I don't know.
Like I usually just ignore and move along my day unless like the seller like moves far away and I go like, dude, don't buy these are fake.
Yeah,
and
same here.
And I do a little.
I almost bought a KO PS4 Spider-Man SH Figure Arts, but they were selling it for like $60, and I was like,
no,
not on your life, man. There's
no way. They're out of their damn mind. You know how much this thing is on AliExpress?
pennies on the dollar.
I can get this thing on Temu for half the price.
Speaking of AliExpress, this is relevant. Hey, let's talk some toy news. There's not a lot. We got about 20 minutes left, but so
yeah, go to Lagos page.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of AliExpress and KOs, that CT Toys Black Suit Spider-Man that's been making rounds. Guess who ordered one? It's me. I ordered one.
You're the problem. It's you.
But guess what?
Wait a minute. Was it exactly what you ordered? It had in mind?
Absolutely not.
Oh no.
So the listing says Spider-Man, CT Toys Spider-Man, black suit. That's what the listing says. But you could also have an option for the color that you can choose. And like a moron, I did not select the black suit color because I thought, silly me, I thought that since the listing was called Black Suit Spider-Man, no matter, I thought I would, when I hit buy, I would be buying a Black Suit Spider-Man. But no, I picked regular color KO Tobey Maguire, and I got like just the most KO looking Tobey Maguire figure. I opened it up and I was like, these fuckheads. I thought I got taken for a ride. But then I was like, oh no, it was me that took myself for a ride because I'm an idiot.
You looked at your order details and you saw that under color it said red and blue.
Yep, exactly.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Rick. We're on Lagos page. Point me in the direction.
Hey,
baby. What are we talking?
It's fucking Lagos page. It's like a big thing, I guess. Go to that Planet of the Apes.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am much younger than the audience that these are intended for.
I want to talk about this so I can ring off one joke.
Please do. I only know like Dr. Zayas because of The Simpsons.
Because
I only know Dr. Zaius because of The Simpsons, and when Homer goes to that fucking play and Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, you know, that's my extent of knowledge. Like I watched Planet of the Apes maybe once or twice when I was a kid because it was like my dad's movie when he was growing up or whatnot. But
not the framed photo.
I'm too young for this shit. I don't know this. I don't know it in any way really, besides as a meme. You know, besides as a meme, I don't know it. So let sound off on your joke, brother.
Well, before I get to my joke, I want to talk about. Did you know that there's a Planet of the Apes reference in a King of the Hill episode?
No way, there is?
Yeah, it always sticks out. It always sticks out to me. It's the episode where Bobby is in the Little Junior Fashion Plus fashion show.
Absolutely.
And it's when Hank finds out that he's in the fashion show, and Peggy is like, "What's the big deal?" And he goes, "Well, now I know where Bobby gets his 'what's the big deal' attitude from." And then he's like talking about it, and then Hank says, "I'm trying to stop an outbreak here, and you're driving the monkey to the airport."
That's a Planet of the Apes reference?
Yeah, because that's how the virus spread in Planet of the Apes, is because the person that was infected with the virus went to the airport, and that's how it spread all over the world.
I remembered. I don't remember that part of it, but I remember the one where he's telling Peggy, "Well, now I know where Bobby gets his 'it's not a big deal' attitude from."
I love that.
I remember that one. And I remembered all the chubby kids getting tomatoed.
Dude, Becca, every once in a while, when Becca and I were in a store and we're disappointed, we'll just like something at the store, we'll just look at each other, and one of us will say, "This is a fat kid's store."
This is a fat kid's store.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
Oh man.
Amazing.
Oh man, I love that episode. All right, here's my joke. Are you ready? Earlier you said in backstage, you said, "Who's into these? Who is this for?" And my joke is Fabio 10 years ago. Thank you.
Wow. I wish he, somewhere on set his ears are ringing. They're fucking. Akira!
Akira! No!
Akira!
Leave me alone!
No! Somewhere deep in the set that he's in, somewhere in Burbank.
Unreal. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about him.
Yeah, you know, people always ask about, like, man, I wish that the Planet of the Apes line for this still existed, for this still existed, and like they're here. Brian Cap Lives is saying, I just want Planet of the Apes figures from the newer movies. Yeah. And hopefully they will, since they're doing this. You know, we'll see. We'll see. But it's nice that people are getting them. I've seen people ask for them, not me. But
Not me.
Not me. Sorry. But since we're talking NECA,
Mm-hmm.
if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a certain man from the planet Melmac. Sorry, that's Alf. I don't know if you know that. There he is. It's Alf. He's rocking. This one is real. Dude, this figure, I hope Kevin is still in the chat right now. This figure looks like fucking Kyle. I swear to God, I've seen Kyle in a fit like this. I swear. I fucking swear. With that battle vest, with a black shirt, with a red band. I swear I've seen it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was Fabio. But this is made
Elton
for
John's.
Fabio and him. He's got the Elton Johns. He's got the sax. You know, he can hit the Careless Whisper if he wants.
Not born in the USA.
Well, not born in the USA. Amazing. Comes with a mic with a stand,
He's
and it has
mic'd
the
up.
cord. Dude, he has a hot mic. It's good. It looks fun.
Bro, who even buys these?
Who said that? Who said that?
Easy Espa.
Bro, we've been buying these. Bro, you know what's so funny is I'm sure you remember that Alf from Comic-Con ended up being a huge hit. It ended up being
Everybody
a
bought that
huge
shit.
hit. Dude, everybody that didn't went, fuck, man, I wish I would have bought that Alf. Like, everybody I know that didn't buy it all said the same thing. Like, dude, you bought that Alf? Damn, I should have bought that Alf. It's fun. I think it's fun. It's nice. Oh, wow, you're getting corrected right now. I hope you like getting dunked on.
I'm getting lit up.
A guy by the name of K. Bell or female.
He's hit me with corrections before.
They, them.
Big
He's
shouts
hit you with
out.
corrections. This K. Bell is watching your every fucking move.
I'm under a microscope, Rick.
They say, hey, Poncho, that reference is 27 Monkeys, not Planet of the Apes.
Dang.
You got that Akira slide right, though. You said you got the Akira slide right, though. And there was another shot in that Ghost Rider like picture bundle thing where he's like standing there. It's like the poster picture for Kaneda in front of the bike. That was really awesome. They know Ball over at Hasbro. We know who's the photographer, so obviously we know who has fucking Ball. Who knows Ball over there? Okay, but yeah, this Alf looks really fun. I'm kind of surprised this isn't just going to be a Comic-Con one, especially because their one last year was so popular. That Alf sold out on Saturday, I believe, for show. So kind of surprised that they didn't just do this for Comic-Con or something. Maybe they'll do another character in Comic-Con Drab. I'd always kind of hoped that they'd do the Mezca would do a Gomez, like he's a con goer, like with a Comic-Con shirt and like the big ass Comic-Con backpack that you never asked for. All of us kept trying to get the cartoons we liked, and we ended up getting the fucking opposite of everything we liked. We're like, damn it, American Dad again. Like all of us wanted the Bob's Burgers and the Family Guy bag. We kept getting the damn American Dad one every time. So that'd be cool to get something like that. But yeah, this Alf looks fun. What do you think, Poncho? You buying this?
Fuck no. But
oh my god, come on, man. You even like fun?
I mean, I will say, to piggyback off of what you said, if I was at a con where this was an exclusive and I was hanging out with all of you guys, then maybe.
Okay.
But like, no. Just in the same sense that there is no way I would have bought the first Alf last year if I wasn't at the show with you guys.
Yeah. You're not going to be like, Rick, I know you're at the con right now, and I'm not there because I'm busy being a father, but can you get me this Alf? Like,
never. Not on your life.
Yeah. The other thing, I think there was something else. Oh, yeah. It's on Lagos page. It's the torso.
The torso?
It's the random gray scale.
Oh,
torso.
right here. Let's go,
Come
baby.
on, man. Dawson
Geeky Fresh.
a long time ago. What's Geeky Fresh saying?
Bro, I was literally asking for this. Incredible.
Shelf presence. Oh my god, you seeing this? He's dunking on K Bell. Shelf presence is saying, I think it's both 27 Monkeys got it from Planet of the Apes.
I don't know. I'm not.
Jamie, can you get that? Can you get the reference check of who came out first? Jamie, we'll know in a minute.
Jamie's gonna be on that.
Jamie will tell us in a minute. Amazing. Wow, Chef Presence. You're an encyclopedia, man. A long time ago, Dawson teased this Captain Planet, and we'd never heard anything. As we all know, Dawson, whenever they like show something, it means that it's about to release. So obviously this is like a grayscale. I don't think this is as soon as we'd all hoped that it would be, especially being that they talked about it so long ago. But Captain Planet, he's our hero, gonna take pollution down to 0. Buy this when it comes out or what, Poncho? You're not a big Captain Planet fan when you were a kid or what?
I liked Captain Planet. Captain Planet sits on the precipice of me liking it just enough to buy a figure of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought a figure probably if it was first party because I think the price would be too expensive. Like if it was like Figma doing one, I don't think I would. It would probably be $70.
No.
$70 probably like once it gets to door. But being that this is Dawson, this thing's gonna be like $45.
Yeah.
Gonna get to my house for $50. Yeah.
All day.
I'll do it. I'm in. I'm in for like $40-$50. Yeah, I'll do that.
I see. Well, we got some Planet of the Apes heads in the chat, dude. having a detailed discussion.
Damn. Maquinita Silva is saying it's not even 27 monkeys, it's 12 monkeys.
So I was looking at, I was Googling 27 monkeys and it kept on popping up 12 monkeys. I don't want to say anything.
Wow. And Shelf Presence went to the confirmation. 27 monkeys is from the 90s. Or 12 monkeys, sorry. And Planet of the Apes is from the 70s.
But Christopher Miller is saying no. OG Planet of the Apes was a nuclear war. Modern Planet of the Apes was a virus, but they didn't say anything about a monkey being transported. Outbreak was about a monkey virus, though. And so was 27 Days Later. Cap says Christopher Miller is correct.
I'm just so lost about this. I'm a simple man.
Very simple.
I didn't finish college. This is too much.
Speaking of too much, Rick.
Please.
Did you pre-order this?
On it.
Did you pre-order this? Yes or no?
Nope, because the window was so short. The window was too short.
I cannot believe how short that window was.
Yeah. It was much. Dude, these guys must be like quivering in their pants over getting in trouble or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way too short of a window. I saw it like 6 hours later where you were like, was able to get it. Spoiler alert for the viewers. Poncho got one.
I did get it. So like Rick was saying, this pre-order went up literally the day after we talked about the renders for it. And it went up at midnight on Friday. Yes, went up at midnight on Friday, and by 12 noon on Saturday they closed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. I did manage to get one. But to be fair, there are two other versions coming out later. There's a battle damage
go to
version.
The slide. It's on that slide.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
Boom. Don't ever doubt Lago a day in your life.
Yeah, another battle damage version is coming out, and then a Super Saiyan 3 version is coming out too. Amazing. So you'll have a chance to get it. Look how fucking huge this thing is. It's unreal.
Gigantor over here.
It's crazy. It's huge. People are kind of dogging on it because they think that the head was a little too small, so they went ahead and they enlarged the head. I kind of think the head is fine. Like Broly is like he's a fucking freak, dude. Like his body is just a bunch of goiters like strapped together with duct tape and hot glue. Like his head's gonna be small. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This is coming from a guy who called him Brawly for like the first 25 years of his life. So
Brawly?
What do I know?
Yeah, it was funny. The other night I was watching for some reason. Oh yeah, we were watching what's the name of the new Budokai? Something
Sparking Zero.
Something Sparking Zero. We were watching gameplay of it, and I was telling them like, man, I cannot get used to these American fucking voices. If I buy this game, I have to turn it to Japanese. I can't listen to this.
I play on the subs only on every Dragon Ball game I ever buy.
Yeah, they're all really used to the American voice, and I used to be the same. But once I got to high school, I started watching it in Japanese, and I was like, yeah, man, I cannot go back to English. It just doesn't sound. It's not nostalgic enough to me anymore. If anything, just the Spanish is much more nostalgic to me than the American.
The Spanish is definitely just a better dub.
Dude, you mean with actual emotion and not Surfer Goku's? I'm so sorry if you guys can like whatever you want. Don't fucking take me saying that you guys can't like Dragon Ball Z in English. It's a classic. It's the most well-known version, whether I like it or not, or whether anybody else likes it or not. It's without a doubt the most well-known version of that anime. So I'm the minority. It's okay.
I will say that if you still prefer the first draft of Funimation dub over Kai, like you're objectively wrong because it's actually bad. Like I will say that I think it's the third redub of Kai when they were doing it with Kai is legit good. Like the script is better. Like at that point, like everybody knows like the character arc of their characters and stuff, and they can put more of that depth into their voice acting and stuff. Like it is what it is, but that first Funimation draft is dog water. It is not good.
I mean, give me Big Green dub.
Big Green.
No more fucking talking.
I love the ocean. I love the ocean dub. Unironically, I truly do love the ocean dub.
I think a lot of people prefer ocean dub. I think a lot of people prefer.
The way that like I like to watch English Dragon Ball is like, or the way my head works is early Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z where they're on Namek, like those are their voices, and then when they come back from Namek, they like mature into their Funimation voices. I just something about Krillin's Mondo Cool voice is like the funniest shit ever to me. So I really enjoy.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, I just I lost a lot of respect for the fucking Sean Schemmel, and I could never support that series again in that way. But like I said, I never tell people not to like it, not to love it. They can love whatever they want. That's what you grew up with. That's perfectly fine. That's nostalgia, baby. Don't let me take that nostalgia away from you.
That's true.
Love it all you want, but I can't do it. I can't do it. If I'm playing, if I'm watching Dragon Ball, it's Japanese, and if I can't get it in Japanese, I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna play it. I ain't gonna play it. I'm not playing a game that I can't listen to the Japanese voices. Masako Nozawa is Goku. It's not a debate. Masako Nozawa is Goku. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Did you ever buy the Nendoroid? Did you buy that Nozawa one? Oh my god, don't do it. Oh my god. Amazing. Can you
by my side at all times? What were we saying?
We live in a world where Masako Nozawa exists as a figure with a talking voice box.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Amazing.
I hate the way. I hate how you have to get the voice box to work.
Yeah, you have to like.
You really got to cram her head down on her neck.
Masako. Yeah, I'm so happy that exists. That's so awesome. All the respect to a girl voicing Goku. Could you imagine? That's like if a girl voiced Gohan in the American dub. That'd be crazy.
I wouldn't stand for it.
Unless. Trying to think if there's anything else that we should really talk about. I don't think there is. It's big news that Mondo has Thundercats. I saw a lot of people like really hyped for that. I just can't afford that. But they look great. Those renders look fantastic. And I'm glad that they're chugging along and that they're doing more licenses and they're doing more things. Because they do a great job. You know, a lot of people consider that those Mondo stuff are like, I can buy this. As Fabio likes to say, I don't need to have every version of this character. I could just have this one, and this is the one version. Mondo does that really, really well, where you just need their version. Their version is it, and they're doing a great job. So shout out to them. Hopefully, we'll get them on the show soon with Brandon. Ideally, you know, do a little round table, do a little pressuring. When are you going to make them 112? You know, it'll be great.
Press them, Rick.
Yeah, I'm gonna press them. I'm gonna press them real good. Yeah, I think that's it. There's other stuff, but like we don't need to talk about McFarlane. They're making a Bane 2-pack. You like Bane? Go get that 2-pack.
Hell yeah.
They're doing that Batmobile. He showed that one con. You like the Batmobile? Go get that Batmobile. We just covered McFarlane so fast. Can you believe it?
Well, and we didn't even have to talk about the figure in the jar that's been
exactly. No. If anybody saw that figure of Todd McFarlane in a jar, you know what? It just a long time ago. Darius, shout out to Darius, the amazing, great photographer. He has a YouTube channel as well. He does reviews. What a great guy. Great guy.
Just in case you haven't heard of it.
Absolutely. Not like his channel doesn't dwarf ours like 5 times over.
Indie Darling.
Indie Darling. One of the most followed toy pages on Instagram. A while back, he had head sculpts made of himself from, I think it was Old Boy?
Yeah, Old Boy.
And I was like, Darius.
Sick head sculpts.
I told him, Darius, you got to get me one of those head sculpts. And he was like, absolutely fucking not. And I was like, Darius, like, come on, man. Like, let me get one of your head sculpts. You're one of the homies. Let me get your head sculpts. And he was like, nah, man, don't want anybody with my head sculpt. Like, I just don't feel comfortable with that. I just want to have it for myself.
That's true.
And
I do remember that.
I was like, okay, like, I guess it makes sense. But in the inside of my heart, I thought to myself, I want that head sculpt. I wish he would let me have one.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing that jar picture of Todd McFarlane's figure, I think the fact that Darius even owns it is too far. These people in this community are sick. They don't deserve to live sometimes. That's probably the worst thing I've ever seen in this toy community.
It's rough.
It's
a rough photo.
I can't believe I was so obtuse about Darius not wanting to have those head sculpts out and him telling Old Boy, just for me, don't give nobody else this fucking thing. How could I have ever doubted him? I mean, obviously he's the voice of reason. He's a great guy. So I shouldn't have doubted him in the first place. But after seeing that picture, I thought to myself, yeah, Darius was right. Darius was right all along. Nobody should have head sculpts of another man. That's like, I don't know. It's too far. That picture was scarring.
It's a crazy photo.
It was absolutely awful. Now my girlfriend's making a gesture like, what was it? Like, it's even worse than you could think, babe. It's really bad. I'll show you after the show. It's really, if you want to be mentally scarred, it's really disgusting.
How about you show it right now, Rick? I'll link it to you.
I have it.
Oh, good.
It's on the group. It's on the group. So
yeah, it's the background of your phone. It's the lock screen. I get it.
It's the lock screen on my phone. Yep. Whenever she leaves the room, I change the lock screen to that picture.
I wish I could show chat what we're talking about. There is no way this isn't flat. If we show it on the stream.
Hey, for reference, that guy is like a comic book artist. Yes.
You say it as though
I'm just saying it's gross. It's horrible. It's why Darius's head sculpt doesn't have to. It's good. It just belongs in his hands. It's good that he only has it. It's good he didn't give me one or anybody else one, because if this is what people do with it, gross.
Cap lives. I know the image in question.
It's just, and it was so funny because I'd messaged Brian like, hey Brian, stay away from this group. You're not gonna want to see this. And he was like, too late. He'd already seen it. He's like, too late, brother. Already saw it. I hate it. It's the worst. It's just the worst.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna upload it to Image BB, and then I'm gonna share that link in the chat.
It's awful.
It's not
it's
good.
It's just awful. It's one of the worst things I've seen in this community. It's pretty bad.
It was.
I mean,
bad.
I thought maybe somebody would like do pictures of like a figure fucking him up or something, or like, like somebody burning it, because believe it or not, me and Poncho can attest, we've seen people burn figures in this community.
That's true. Yeah, they sure have.
Are we friends or nah? We've seen it. But I didn't think this would happen. This is pretty terrible. This is some real 2-chan, 4-chan shit. Pretty bad. Pretty terrible.
It is not good. Hold on 1 second.
Pretty terrible. Yeah. Sorry, my dog's barking at me.
That's fine. Let's do some plugs and let's get out of here, huh? How about that? Huh?
Yeah, go look at that picture at your own risk.
I'm about to upload it and put it in chat real quick.
Brian says Dune popcorn bucket activities. Yeah, except even worse, because this is for real.
All right, I just posted it in the chat. Let's get.
No, Boog posted it.
Oh, that's
Not
me.
you. It says
That's
Boog.
me. That's me.
I know.
Let's not get too excited.
It was Boog. He said, "All
right, come on, man.
Come on, man. He wanted to show it off.
Come on, man.
Hey, what do you think about Pharaoh? Him wearing this,
naked.
Naked. Him wearing this, naked.
What do you got going on, Rick? What's going on?
Hey, it's me, Rick. From the podcast. I'm here every Friday. We're doing it. We're making sure we're not slacking on the highlights. I'm taking it upon myself to not let it happen. We're never slacking on highlights again. And if we are, it's because I'm not here. Yeah. So hopefully we stick to it. I'm gonna make sure we do it. Not hopefully, we will.
Okay.
I'm not leaving it open for failure.
Okay.
We're gonna do it. Yeah. We're gonna be making sure we're on top of the highlights. We'll be back next week. Hopefully 4 strong. The Fantastic Four will be back to 4 horsemen. Hopefully we'll be back. Yeah. Just catch us on this podcast. Thank you everybody who donated tonight. Super oh Jesus dog. Super gracious of you all, and thank you for joining us even through the most disgusting jar picture I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's Pock photos. Pock, you're a McFarlane guy. How are you not up to this, Pock? This is crazy.
Yeah,
I thought that you would be the one putting us on. Yeah, you should be schooling us. Yeah, it's just the worst. It's the worst. If you want to be mentally scarred, click the link. If you don't, then don't click it. But yeah, hopefully we're all on next week. I'm going to make sure we're on highlights every Friday. Next week, more episodes of X-Men 97. That was great. We don't need to go into a long tangent of that. It's fantastic. Go watch it. It's great. Poncho?
Following the show, I'm going to be doing another episode of, you guessed it, is this what it is? WBF PWF.
I think you messed that one up.
The Worldwide Brotherhood of Figure Photographers Wrestling Federation, baby.
Wow.
Another episode. Episode 4, I think. I don't know. Maybe.
You don't got to give us the real lineup, but what kind of matches could we expect tonight?
It's going to be some crazy shit. I'm debuting 2 new superstars.
Whoa!
On the roster. We're doing a community legend tonight. Being first in the Royal Rumble tonight. And then also debuting at the Royal Rumble is an A.C.B.A. superstar. I cannot wait to shut.
You're blowing my mind, brother.
I cannot wait.
I cannot wait. Amazing. After the stream, Poncho's channel. Ever heard of it? Poncheezy.
That's true.
Just stay here and it'll take you there, right?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
The first match of the night is me and you, baby. Me and you versus Cheney 180 and Chamba competing for the Tamashii title. Tamashii tag team title. Baby, ever heard of it?
The import Migos versus the import boy. Amazing. Can't wait. Wait. I'll be there. It'll be great.
Yeah, there's me and you. Ernie and Kev have a rematch. And then I think somewhere along the way, Lago is fighting the loss prevention officer from Target. Maybe.
It's in the middle of his toy hunts from his stream. If anybody hasn't checked out, he does toy hunts on his channel, Lagoland. It's really good.
Very good.
Just type in Lago Figs. Sometimes if you type in Lagoland, it's going to take you to a bunch of families doing vlogs of going to Legoland.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't find it, just go to type in Lago Figs. It'll come up. He does toy hunts. Pretty good. They're actually sane, and he doesn't destroy toy aisles when he goes down on these toy hunts. Can you imagine that?
Oh man,
he doesn't just fucking like destroy toy aisles and like spit a bunch of right-wing rhetoric the entire time. It's great. It's awesome.
Well, how do you expect me to be a G.I. Joe collector if I can't do that at my Target?
I'm saying.
Sorry. How do you expect me to be a G.I. Joe collector in my 50s and not do that in a Target during a worldwide pandemic?
Dude, yeah, bro. I can't believe it. It's great. It's great.
It's the best. You want to take us out, Rick?
Yeah. That was a podcast. I forgot how he ends it. What did he say? He goes, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
And don't let the door hit you on the way out, toy soldiers. Adios, amigos.
I don't know how he does it. Sneaks in a toy soldier. does it for the real show.